I just want to hold it.
Yeah,
I want to hold it.
You gotta take a bite. Today I'm going to be cooking the biggest rib roast I ever cooked. We're going to pack it full with flavors and I'm going to show you my secret trick to make it even tastier. Let me show you how it's done. When I found this 9-kilogram beef rib roast, I just had to buy it. I just had to have it. Sometimes when you find one of these things and you see it in, well, in this case, an online web shop, man, you can't just leave it there. You just have to take it home. This thing is super heavy. Let's trim it up. This is a beautiful grass-fed Hereford beef rib. It's been grown and butchered in Ireland. And you can clearly see it's a grass-fed cut, which is really lean. All we need to do for preparation is to take as much elastin off as we can. When we trimmed all of the elastin off, our roast is ready to be seasoned. In previous tests, we found that a rib roast like this, with very little fat in it, needs an outside flavor injection. So what we're going to do is we're going to build up a beautiful big fat crust. And in our testing, we also found that this crust is made out of mustard. So let's apply some French yellow mustard. You want to make sure you get a heavy coat of mustard on and rub it in real good. And you didn't think we were gonna stop at mustard, did you? So let's create a rub, starting with 1 part salt, 1/4 part white pepper, 1/2 part dried parsley, 1/4 part paprika powder, 1/8 part garlic powder, 1/8 part onion powder, 1/8 part dried oregano, and finally 1/8 part of thyme powder. Now mix that all up and apply it to your rib roast. Look at that beauty. When this is going to cook, you're going to have an amazing crust. Let's fire up the barbecue. We fired up our barbecue and set it up for indirect smoking. Let's put on our rib roast. There we go, 9 kilograms of rib roast. I'm kind of proud of it. It already looks fantastic, but we're going to make it better by smoking it gently on our Kamado Joe Big Joe. And it's going to be good, but we got to give it time. We'll set it at a temperature of 140 degrees Celsius, letting the roast come up to temperature, and it's going to take quite a while. So let's close the lid and let it cook. We just finished a 6-hour cook on this rib roast. And finally we reached a core temperature of 54 degrees Celsius. This roast tried to pull the joke on us. It's a giant roast and I put a thermometer in it, but it didn't go all the way to the core. So when it started beeping, saying that it was done, I checked with another thermometer and it turned out it wasn't done at all. I replaced the thermometer at the right point and then kept on cooking until it reached a temperature of 54 degrees all over the roast. And now we got it right. So it's time to wrap it in foil and let it rest. And now you think this roast is about done? Well, you guessed wrong. Time to spice it up. We'll chop up some spices like shallots, garlic, parsley, a little bit of salt and pepper. Melt some butter, add the spices, and then we'll pour this boiling hot butter onto our steaks. This is going to be some good eating. Okay, I got a big knife, but you need a big knife with a big roast. So if you see me waving this thing around, don't get scared. It's a good thing. It's the thing that then you want to get close, because that's when we're cutting up the big roasts.
I just want to hold it.
Yeah,
I want to hold it.
You gotta take a bite.
I'm gonna go for the big crust. I think that's the golden part of this whole roast. Just gonna cut it.
Should I really try this?
I'm just gonna do like normal people would do. Like take like slices out of it.
Oh, there are a lot of herbs on there.
The crust.
Whew.
And this meat is tender.
This is insane. I told you, tiny pieces. And what do? I'm almost soaking.
With meat like this, overcooking it is like, when I look at the meat first glance, I thought, oh no, it's overcooked. But whew, that's not going to happen. We cooked it to 54, spot on.
I'm almost drowning. There's a lot of juice in there. Motorboarding.
No matter the cuisson, it tastes so freaking good.
You did that rub well.
I love that butter on later on.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have that punch. You need that punch. With a big piece of meat like this.
Gotta love butter.
And it has been a long wait. You end up with this.
Should we give the dog a piece? People are gonna say you shouldn't give cooked bones and stuff like this, but it's hardly cooked. You can't call this cooked. She's been with us all day. She's waiting for it. It's kind of a hard decision to make. I know you guys want to see it. We're gonna give her the bone. I'm cutting off the crust as much as possible, so she won't get the peppers and the salt and stuff like that. Ready? Lekker? She likes it. She really needs me to go away because she doesn't like it when I'm around. She doesn't start eating. Now the chickens are jealous. The chickens are jealous.
But how about the meat?
The meat was freaking awesome. We talked enough about the meat. It was awesome. It's a rib roast. It's freaking awesome. It's the biggest one I made so far. It tastes freaking amazing. And you know, you just need to finish this video because kids are jumping up and down in the house wanting the rib roast. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, then leave us a big thumbs up and a comment down below. I want to say a special thank you to our patrons and our YouTube members. You guys freaking rock, that's for sure. Hope to see you guys next time. Until then,
Eet smakelijk.
and keep on grilling. That's right. Keep on grilling. Keep on. What's that song? Keep on rocking.
Wonder.
Yeah. Is it Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
What? And what's the song again? Keep on. Hey. We want to keep on. Now we gotta find out.
Zeer duur.
Huh? Take a piece. They'll find it. You know they're gonna demonetize us if we find it.
If you know that song,
Come
put it
on.
in the comments.
Stevie Wonder, keep on running.
We can't play this.
Some gon' get you.
This isn't the song.
And you'll